Hello everybody, it's not good morning because it's mid-afternoon. No, I haven't slept in. I've actually been to a tenants meeting at Cambridge with the Cambridgeshire Council Farms, which I am part of. So every year we meet up, have a speaker. This year was Martin Lyons on the nature-friendly farming, which is really, really good. Definitely check him out. In fact, I'll put the link in the bio as well if you want to check him out and see all what he's doing. He's trying to farm in a nature-friendly farming way. And it's really good actually. I really enjoyed his talk. He made some very good points, so I'll put him in the bio. But anyway, what are we doing today? Well, we'll find out in a sec, or the rest of the day. Let's get into it. So, what are we doing today? Well, for start, I've just got to undo stuff out of my pocket. And then we are going to go and pick up my space heater. So I don't know if you remember, I ordered a space heater, got catfished. But I ordered one from somewhere else, another local supplier, G&J Pex, which I'm now going to go and pick up. We should go and pull some potato beds out, we have time. There should be a lorry rocking up for the potatoes that we riddled a few days ago, riddled, graded, bagged. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We've only got a few hours for it's night time, so we better get on really. Here we are, let's go pick the space heater up. So here we go then. We have it in the back of the truck. Oh. Please tell people to subscribe to this so I can afford to mend stuff like this. We can. Farmer Clive's here. Hello Farmer Clive, give us a hand. No, give us a hand. I need help. He's just getting the sprayer ready because we've got a bit of spraying to do, which have got some exciting news on that, but I'm not going to share it yet because it's not top secret. Well, it's kind of top secret at the minute, but you will see a lot more on spray applications and how we do it. I don't tend to talk about that at all, but I think it's time now to explain that kind of thing and not make it a mystery to people. Anyway, Dad, give us a hand. He said he will in a minute, he's just knocked the rubber out of that one. He'll be there in a minute. Pleased with that. We just need to assemble it. You realise that? I am toasty warm. So this has actually got a thermometer on the side of it that tells you the target temperature. So it'll cut in and out as it needs to. I've got this a little bit higher, it's 65 degrees, which we don't really need that high. But to be fair, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Probably just stand by this. Oh, so toasty. Not just today, just forevermore, really. Pleased with that. Also, it's a fire one. Here. Keep the taste warm. How about these? Anyway, right, we have got something to say because I didn't realise that Farmer Clive actually did some filming, so we can see what Farmer Clive got up to this morning. So, brace yourselves for this.
Hello everybody. Today we are not potato grading for once. Luke's gone to a meeting, so I'm left in charge. So today I've decided to have a day on a tractor. I have got the 6170 and I will be, with a bit of luck, if I can find it, ploughing. I know everybody looks to see a tractor, so I thought I'd show you the one what I'm on today. It is the 6170R. And I've got a Dare's Well plough. Everybody's interested in their ploughs, 5 furrows. So we better get ploughing. I've arrived at the field. We've got a lovely sun today. That's about 6 acres. So around about lunchtime, a little bit over, I should be done. Oh, I better just mention I've got Pippa today. Maisie's having a day at home. Say hello, Pip. Say hello, Pippa. You're gonna behave yourself. Right, let's get on with it.
Unbelievable. This is Radio 2 on BBC Sounds and on your...
Well, there we are. It's all done, and it's just before about nearly 12:30. So I said earlier it should be done by about lunchtime. So there we are. The other thing is, a lot of people wonder where people live. This is Ramsey, or Ramsey Hollow we call it down here. I live at Ramsey Mearside and Luke lives at Ramsey St Mary's. But if you notice, we do have a fair lot of, I'll scan round 360 nearly, and you'll notice that we do have, I'll try and zoom in. I think that's zooming in. You will notice that right in the distance we do have a lot of wind turbines, and also it's very, very flat. That is Ramsey up there, and we go round again and there's some more turbines, and then we go round again and there's even more turbines, and them turbines there are actually near my farm. They're my next door neighbour's land, they are. And a bit further round, some more turbines, not quite so many, there's about 4 over there. They're at Donington. So, and here's the tractor, and the plough's got dirty. Never mind, thanks for watching. Right, it's time to have a bit of a moan or a bit of a rant. Sorry about I ain't wearing sunglasses, is because I've got translucents and I've been out in the sun. This tractor didn't work for a couple of days, but it run, but we couldn't get no speed because it's, I'm going to show you now, it's what we call an auto power, and I'm going to show you what went wrong. Right, this little lever here is what actually controls the speed of the tractor. It's like its gearbox as such if you change gear, but we don't have to because it's auto power. So as we push the lever forward, it goes faster and faster. That's in the low mode, but then if we push it over, it goes faster and faster, and that's full speed of 50k, which has got the little hair and that's got a tortoise. Anyway, it went wrong, and what went wrong was this little knob in here is, if you want a bit more speed, you turn that little knob. It's a bit tight now, we had a new one. That little knob in there, right? And now I'm going to show you what bit did actually go wrong. It wasn't the plastic knob, it was what's underneath. Right, I've now took the covers off, and if you look, that's the little knob I was trying to twiddle. This little box here with these terminals on and what have it is what went wrong, because when you turn the knob, it works electric feed or something to alter the speed. Now, I do moan a bit about the price of things, but if you guessed how much that would be, how much would you think that would be? 25, 40, 50 pound? Probably 60, because it's electronic sort of thing. You're close to the 60, but would you believe it, that little bit there cost us £165. Now, I can go to my local electric supplier, like fridges and televisions and what have you, and I could get a television for that sort of money, or if not much more, and have a 5-year guarantee on it. I should say that's probably got a 6 months guarantee. And lucky enough, Farmer Jordan found out the problem and fitted it. If we'd have called our local John Deere supplier and they come out and fitted it, it would have cost us another 90 quid for the chap to come out and fit it. Not like it sounds a lot, but they always book an hour. So if it took him 10 minutes to do it, he'd book an hour, and he'd also charge us for travelling to and from. And you say farmers moan a lot, but when you sort of get prices for that, for just that little thing, in one way we have got something to sort of chirp up about. Thanks for watching.
So I managed to pull myself away from the space heater, and you can see that I'm now pulling some beds out, which is one of my favourite jobs. I absolutely love doing this job. It is one of my favourites on the farm. It's just so satisfying to watch the beds being formed. Absolutely love it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that bit on Farmer Clive. I meant to say that a minute ago. He done it himself. He's a bit of a maverick. I don't know what else to say on that anyway. We'll carry on pulling these beds for a little bit longer. Then I've got to set some stuff up for the young farmers coming around tonight, and we're doing some mock auction training. So we'll get a bit of filming on that, get some young farmers involved. We'll have a few more rounds on this. Look at that, it's just so satisfying. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we have a quantity of lots out all ready for the young farmers to guess the value of, and to try and buy them for that value. Let's see what they make of it anyway. So we've got the 2 tractors, teleporter, quantity of boxes, trailer. Must have been enough to keep them occupied. So I just finished up with the mock auction. They really paid some funny prices for some of this kit that I've got floated about. Some really high figures. I think they all enjoyed it. So they had to value each of the kit, and then we went around and then sold it off like you would at an auction. Some crazy prices. I think if it was right, I think I'll retire on some of the prices they're paying for the tractors. But I think they all enjoyed it, got something out of it. A bit of a weird episode, so if you did like that one, please like, subscribe, and so forth and so forth. Remember to tell your friends and family, and I'll see you guys again later.